Alright guys, here it is. My first coin review, my first altcoin review that I wanted to bring out to you guys because I think that the real money now, especially for us smaller investors, us a lot of us who are getting started with smaller sums of money, we need to go for the options of growth. I think that the more stable or the safer crypto coins should be for the people who have a little more money, a little more capital. For the people who are starting off with thousands of dollars, we need, and I don't mean hundreds of thousands, I mean like tens of thousands. There's a lot of people who are starting off with $1,000, $2,000. Hey, I even hear about people starting off with a few hundred. That's fine. It's better to start somewhere than nowhere. The bottom line is that there's the potential for 1,000 times growth. I have seen coins do an insane number in growth. Matter of fact, there is a website. I will find it for you right now. There is a website called ICO Stats. Check it out, icostats.com. They literally tell you the stats of every ICO since its inception and how much it's changed since. And if you look, it is insane. The amount of growth on some of these ICOs are insane. And it's actually coincidental that the number one coin on ICO stats as far as percent change in growth since its ICO is the coin that I'm doing my review on today, and that is NXT coin. Now, there's a reason why I'm doing NXT, and it has nothing to do with this. This is actually coincidental. I knew that it was the highest growth, obviously, because I've done my research, but you're going to learn why my reasoning behind NXT is, and I'll go over that in a second. Real quick, whenever you guys get a chance, make sure you go to icostats.com and check out that list so you can see the insane amount of returns. It's so cool. You can mess around with so many things. Just for the record, because I see a lot of YouTubers do this, I am not getting paid. I wish I had. I have like maybe one follower, subscriber, whatever. Everything I mention is purely my opinion, 100%, 100%. I guess the day that if I ever went, or no, I should say when I do get to that point, I will let you guys know. But as of right now, everything is purely just what I use. They're my tools. This is how I do my crypto. So ICOstats.com, if you go on there, it's very cool, and you will see that NXT is actually the highest one, and it is insane. If you look at NXT, you will see that the percent change since its ICO is, I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3. It is 8 million %. Let me say that again. 8 million %. Does that go through? Is that something that you can wrap your head around? Like, okay, this ICO came out in 2013. Let me put that into perspective. In 2013, that was just 4 measly years ago. About to be 5. No, because it was in September of 13. So 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you could have put in $100. Okay, $100. A $100 investment in 2013 would have made you $8,165,000. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is insanity. That is just insanity. I mean, wow. Wow. That's crazy. You can use that now. Use the ICO stats to your advantage. Use it for research. It's a great tool. Hey, you're welcome. So why NXT? Well, besides the fact that NXT has managed to somehow bring more return, as far the most amount of return in percent. So anyways, as you can see, either way, NXT has an insane amount of ROI since its ICO. So that's pretty cool. That has nothing to do with its necessarily future, but it has been growing. And if you look at today, the Black Friday, NXT is one of the only ones who's kind of survived right now. It is about 2:34 Pacific time. So if I go to CoinMarketCap and I go to NXT, right? NXT right now is up 15%. It is to $1.37. It's one of the very few that's in the green. Just dropped 2 cents right now. So there you go. I don't know why it's been so prominent lately, but I see something coming with it. I don't know what it is, but I do. There's something that's going on with NXT, and they're going to be giving away IGNIS coin. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. IGNIS is having an ICO, and for the people who are holding NXT, this is supposedly going to be your last chance to get IGNIS before the launch, which comes on January 1st. There will be 500 million IGNIS given away as a free airdrop to all NXT owners in a snapshot to be taken on December 28th. This comes from the I don't know how to say this. Jelurida? I don't know. It's www.jelurida.com. And if you go to the airdrop tab all the way to the right, you will see the IGNIS ICO and airdrop. And there's a nice little video where they explain how, to the people who are holding NXT, right, the coin we're talking about here, the one with the $8 million % growth, to the people holding NXT, they will for every NXT they hold, every NXT coin, they will get half of the IGNIS coin. So if you have 100,000 NXT coins, you will get 50,000 IGNIS for free. And the launch is on January, and if IGNIS takes off, you will have made free money. I think this is very awesome. I think I see free money. NXT is already a decent coin that's been kind of pushing up, and to top it off, you're going to get free IGNIS. At worst case scenario, just sell it as soon as the coin becomes possible to trade, once it's available. So I highly recommend you go check it out, because it seems like this is let me go over a little bit of what this is. So it says NXT can be acquired on exchanges such as Bittrex, Polonia,
Ardor is a multi-blockchain platform with a unique architecture that separates the network processing and security chain, known as the Ardor parent chain, from the transactional chains. These transactional chains, known as child chains, have their own native coin for all transactions and thus don't require their users to have parent chain coins. Being built on NXT technology, each child chain is pre-fitted with the features found on the NXT blockchain, such as the ability to issue assets, trade them on an asset exchange, run public or private polls, set conditional transactions, set up multi-sig security, or send encrypted messages, among many others, through a simple user interface as well as through a powerful API. However, all transactions are still processed and secured by the parent chain. This is facilitated with the help of the bundling system, where accounts can be set to collect transaction fees in child chain coins, while paying the transaction fees to the parent chain in its own coin.
So in other words, the NXT platform is going to be used for the creation and content and multi-signature, all this good stuff, right? And they need to be able for people to be able to send the tokens or to kind of send the money around and be able to pay each other. To facilitate this, they're going to use the IGNIS tokens for its operation. This is what I'm understanding from it. It says all existing and well-tested NXT blockchain features will be available on the IGNIS child chain, with multiple Ardor platform-specific enhancements being added. So it sounds like it's a solid project. I like it. So yeah, NXT is overall a good coin for the people who are just starting off, for its cheap. So because NXT is still young, it's still green, and it's so cheap, I believe that this is a good opportunity for anyone who's just starting and wants to get into crypto and is looking to get into altcoins. I keep telling everyone, even people like myself who have been following and doing crypto for a while and trade and actually have a little bit of more capital than the average person, even I don't buy Bitcoin. It's too expensive. It's not worth it. I'm not that experienced of a trader or investor, and it's just not worth it. I don't see it doubling anytime within the next few months, except I see NXT tripling, quadrupling, maybe even multiplying times 10. I see EOS multiplying times 10. I see Stellar multiplying times 10. I see a lot of different ones. Neo, I mean, today, Black Friday was really a chance for people to just pick up, in my opinion, to pick up on a discount. Today was Black Friday. Today was the day to pick up on the dip. A bunch of whales started a chain reaction, or maybe they colluded and got in and boom, created a big dump, and now everyone that has money just got in and got really lucky, in my opinion. So hey, we'll see what happens. NXT coin, guys, I mean, I'm telling you, it has an 8,000,000% growth. That's insane. You get free IGNIS. So look, even if you don't like the coin, look, I just buy and hold until the 28th, and as soon as you get them both, sell them both, get rid of them, and hopefully you make a profit. Do it with money you can pretend that you can pretend. Do it with money you can actually afford to lose. Do it for fun, but I'm taking it a little more serious. Do your research, and maybe you'll like it more than you think. So hey, check it out. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Stay safe. Don't freak out. It's crypto. Just keep hodling. If you're in this, it should be because you believe in the future of crypto and not because you're doing it just because. No, do this because you believe in it. Thank you. Bye-bye.